All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. The Penguin. We've got the first reviews. They're really positive. Really, really positive. I personally can't wait for this. I know a lot of people don't. Some people don't care. Okay? I'm very excited for this, so I'm covering it mainly for my own benefit. So I'm going to read some of these reviews out for you, like I do with a lot of stuff that I'm looking forward to, or there's like wide mass appeal. I love to take a look at the first reviews, but it's very, very, very positive. And we have learned some interesting information about this. Is that where this series, The Penguin, finishes, it's going to be a few weeks before the actual timeline of where the Batman Part 2 story will then take off again. So it's quite interesting because The Penguin, takes off immediately post the Batman. So it goes, the Batman, the Penguin, and then it's the Batman Part 2. So they're doing it quite well there. And Matt Reeves has also confirmed they are 100% committed to 3 movies. So, interesting. So, let's take a look. So, this is just an article that has a review roundup. We'll just take a look at it. But it's very positive. So, Variety, they said that Oz's fixation on power blossoms into something so grotesque it becomes uncontainable. A masterful examination of criminality. The show is twisted, disturbing, deeply enthralling. I mean, that's incredibly positive. Hollywood Reporter, they didn't care that much for it. They said that the story was an accelerated clash that rushes through 3 or 4 seasons of plot in these 8 episodes. So they wanted it to be slower by the sounds of it, which is fair, I guess. I don't know, we've not seen it, but they obviously wanted a slower pace. And they say that the series ultimately boils down to, quote, various bad guys making similar and repetitively violent power plays in which alliances are made but then too hastily broken for any pleasure to be taken in even the most fruitful of character interactions. I'd say that's pretty quintessential crime drama, though, wouldn't you? Allegiances, they come and they go. You are making power plays non-stop. I don't see an issue with that. Empire Online, they said that The Penguin is a spin-off that makes this return to Gotham feel both necessary and earned. How often do we hear, oh, this movie's like unnecessary, who asked for this? That sounds interesting. With excellent performances from Colin Farrell and Christine Milioti. More gangster saga than comic book adaptation, The Penguin is a fresh take on its titular villain, but it's Christine Milioti who really shines as the brutal and captivating Sophia Falcone. I'm quite she looks good in the trailer. I'm quite looking forward to seeing where they go with her. I don't mean like she looks good, like she looks hot. That's not what I'm saying. Like the way she's playing this character looks good. Bad choice of words there, but you get my drift. And I like the fact that it actually says more gangster saga than comic book adaptation. When did we last have a really good gangster film? It's been quite a while. Or a gangster series, for instance. A lot of people compare this to The Sopranos. And that is actually what I wanted. I wanted The Godfather in Gotham, or Sopranos in Gotham. That is what I genuinely wanted from this. So I'm very excited with that as a review. Entertainment Weekly, they didn't care. They said, though The Penguin accomplishes its goal of telling a Batman story without Batman, viewers may be left wondering around the 5th or 6th episode of this 8-part series. Wait, why am I watching a show about the Penguin again? Because he's an interesting character, I guess. Hopefully they make him interesting. I don't know. TV Line says, it's fine to not have Robert Pattinson and his cowl and cape actually pop up in the series. We know Gotham City is plagued by so much crime that we can imagine other events are keeping Bats busy. But enough notable things occur throughout the show to make it distracting that the costumed crime fighter is continually not just unseen, but also unmentioned. Just throw us a bone with a news report or 2 about what he's up to, so he's accounted for. Now that is actually quite egregious. And there was an interview with the Matt Reeves and Colin Farrell and things like that where Matt Reeves categorically stated, no, Robert Pattinson is not in it, Bruce Wayne's not in it, the Batman's not in it. And I said in that video, because I did a report on it, is that if they at least mention him, it makes sense. It doesn't sound like they at least mention him, which is egregious, because that's a really stupid, dumb thing not to do. Like, it's really easy just to at least have him mentioned or see the bat signal and know that there's a presence there that is felt, whether it's necessarily a tangible, physical presence or otherwise. But you have to have a presence. The fact that it's not even mentioned is really dumb, and it's dumb writing. I'll say that straight off without even watching it. I can say that if they don't mention him at all, that is dumb. Please at least have the fucking bat signal. Collider calls The Penguin a series that is still finding its legs and could never surpass The Sopranos, though there are no better acts to attempt to follow. Interesting. Oh, God. Discussing film says it's unbeatable when compared to other comic book adaptations on television. Interesting. It's not exactly it's not hard to do, though, is it? TV comic book adaptations suck, generally. Rolling Stone says it needs to tell a much more interesting version of one with a more compelling protagonist than what we get here. Huh. But then I thought, well, we just take a look quickly at Rotten Tomatoes. Again, 93%. All critics, 93. Top critics, 73. Still very good. I think, personally. Can I look at their reviews? Is it letting me look at their reviews? Or not? Let's have a look. What? Huh. So they're not actually... Why have they not released the reviews? Sorry, guys. I thought we'd be able to look at the reviews, but apparently we can't. That's super dumb. Okay, alright, lame. I thought we were going to be able to look at the reviews. It's 93%. It's not even telling us how many there is. What? Oh, that's dumb. That's really dumb. And never mind. I thought we'd be able to look at the Rotten Tomatoes reviews. Never mind. What do you guys think? Are you excited for The Penguin? Do you care? Are you like me, where you can't wait? Like, I genuinely cannot wait. I think Colin Farrell's turn as the Penguin is probably his best actual performance of his career. Like, he has displayed very little range throughout his career, and very little roles where you'll look and go, who is this? Right? Like, you'll always know that it's Colin Farrell that you're looking at in most of his roles. Whereas this, obviously the prosthetics are like a massive part of it. I get that. But everything in the performance really is just so far removed from Colin Farrell. So I would personally say that this is one of his best performances ever. So I can't wait. Anyway, love to hear your thoughts, so drop it down below. Thanks. Take care. Bye-bye now.